Hey, Mavericks fans, we're almost at 14,000 subscribers here on Dallas Mavericks Today. Round of applause to you all who have subscribed. We've been growing like crazy the last 3 or 4 weeks. I want to get to 14K by July 4th. 168 away. I think we can get there on this video. So hit that big red button and subscribe. We'll keep on bringing you videos here on Dallas Mavericks Today. You're watching Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Harrison Graham. Got to get into some rumors on today's show, and centered around Mike Conley to start today's video. John Hollinger of The Athletic hopped on one of their podcasts and says that Dallas is the team to watch for when it comes to Mike Conley this offseason. Now, the Mavs targeted him, if you guys remember, back in 2016. Remember the 2016 free agency when it was going to be the Mike Conley, Hassan Whiteside duo was going to be the big scoop for Dallas. And Whiteside re-signed with Miami, Conley re-signed with Memphis, and then he ends up getting traded later on to the Utah Jazz. But could Dallas get him this time around? Maybe that is a possibility. Here's what Hollinger had to say. Quote, the team to watch with Conley is Dallas, though, I mean, they were the team that was after him when he was a free agent last time, and he re-signed with Memphis. Yeah, I would definitely keep an eye on Dallas. Mike Conley is certainly an intriguing player. He's a little bit older, 34 years old. I've always liked his game, doesn't turn it over a lot. He's improved mightily as a shooter, but is getting a little bit older, and with a player like him, I think money really has to come into play, but we continue to hear free agency rumors around some of the top guys, this time Mike Conley being rumored as a potential target for the Dallas Mavericks. Do you want Mike Conley? Would you like to see him in Dallas? Type Y for yes, type N for no. Get your votes in on this one. Do you want Mike Conley in the American Airlines Center? Now, last year, he finally made his first All-Star game, albeit as an alternate. 16 points per game, 6 assists. Always been a good, efficient scorer, 41.2% from three. Has really fit in well next to Donovan Mitchell in Utah and had another good season this year. The problem is for Mike Conley, A, he's getting older. B, the injuries are starting to pile up. In 3 of the last 4 seasons, he has missed a notable amount of games. 4 seasons ago, only played, I think, 12 games, missed most of that season. Had a healthy season. Then the last 2 seasons has missed 20-plus games, and including this year in the playoffs, missed some crucial playoff games in that Clippers series for the Utah Jazz. Otherwise, they might have been to the Western Conference Finals, if not the NBA Finals, considering how things ultimately played out. So if you're going to go sign Mike Conley, A, I don't think it's going to be for more than a 2 or 3 year deal. And B, I'm not giving him like 26, 27 million or something like that. Could you get him for 18 to 20 on a 2 or 3 year deal? That's a different story, but I can't overpay for a guy like Mike Conley because he's missed too many games recently, and he is getting a little bit older as he is now 34 years old. Name a free agent that you would like to see the Dallas Mavericks sign. I like Conley. Obviously, we're all on Kawhi buzz right now, but we'll see if that ends up being realistic or not. Let us know down in the comments section. Name a free agent you want to see the Mavericks sign this offseason. Now, we are presented by the Newsbreak app on today's show, and we are having a little competition at Chat Sports this month to see which channel can create the most Newsbreak app downloads. So, if you're a true MFFL and you want to win this competition, use our link below on your phone. Just search that, and then it'll redirect you to the app store, and you can download Newsbreak. Chatsports.com/MavsNB. Plus, the Newsbreak app is great. You keep up with local stories, news, weather, politics, food, pop culture. Anything happening in your communities, wherever you're living, it syncs up with your zip code. You're going to be up to date on it because Newsbreak will send you notifications and keep you up to date all on one feed. Newspapers are, I think, of the past. Newsbreak is the present and the future. Go to chatsports.com/MavsNB. Use our link and download the app on your phone today. Let's talk trade rumors now here on Dallas Mavericks Today. Will Barton, could Dallas trade for him this summer? Well, Bleacher Report came out with an article, a trade idea for all 30 NBA teams, something they thought made sense for every single team, and they came up with a Will Barton-centric trade idea, which is very, very interesting. A guy who's been a good creator, a good scorer, can be a come-off-the-bench guy or can start as well. Does have a player option this year for this upcoming season with Denver for just over $14 million. I think he'll probably opt in. He's 30 now, missed some time this year. Opting in probably makes a lot of sense for him. Here's what Bleacher Report had to say on this one, and then we'll show you the trade package they came up with. Dallas' quest for defense came at the expense of a floor spacing and some shot creation. It seemed like a fair weather idea. Josh Richardson, in theory, is a good three-point shooter, and he, in theory, provides a dab of off-the-dribble authorship. In all actuality, Richardson gave the Mavericks neither. Barton offers more of both in bankable doses. Will Barton can get buckets. Like, he is an excellent scorer. He's been one of those guys when he's been a sixth man. He can give you 30 off the bench on any given night. Love his game. Good creator, can run an offense as well, and would give you kind of a secondary playmaker that we've been talking about with Luka. Now, is he a high-level secondary playmaker? Like, is he a better option than like a Kyle Lowry or DeMar DeRozan? No, I wouldn't go that far, but he would certainly help your scoring. And hey, the way Jay Rich defended last year, it's not like he helps you out defensively. Barton could probably give you at least that level, if not more. So here's the idea Bleacher Report cooked up. You probably figured Josh Richardson was a part of it. The Mavs would receive Will Barton. Denver would get Josh Richardson, Tyrell Terry, and a 2022 second-round pick. I know we're all enamored with Tyrell Terry, but that's pretty interesting if you can get Richardson off of your books. So who do you guys think wins this trade as we keep it up on screen for you guys? Type M for the Mavs. Type N for the Nuggets. Hey, I think the Mavs win this trade, and I think I would personally do this trade in an absolute heartbeat. Guys, Josh Richardson was an absolute stiff last year. You traded for him for defense, didn't do well. You thought, oh, he'll improve his three-point shooting next to Luka. Actually got worse. I would much rather have Will Barton and his scoring ability than Josh Richardson. 13 points a game last year, 4 boards, 3 assists, 38% from 3, well over 40% from the field. He can flat out light it up offensively, and defensively he's okay, but he's such a better offensive player than Richardson that I think that would be you'd be winning out at the end of the day on that one. So we'll see. I kind of like this idea from Bleacher Report. Will Barton's been a guy I've always kind of had my eye on. Obviously, if he opts out, maybe he becomes a free agency target. But if he opts in, if Jay Rich opts in with Dallas, maybe a trade could be in the works before we know it. Name a player the Mavs should trade for this offseason. Just like the free agency question, how about a trade question? Now, who would you like to see Dallas trade for this summer? And before we sign off on Dallas Mavericks Today, I appreciate you guys again for subscribing to the channel. For anyone who hasn't, maybe this was the first video you ever watched on this channel. We do videos like this all the time. Mavericks news, rumors, free agent discussion, trade rumors. We cover it all here on Dallas Mavericks Today. So hit that big red button, share that link below with a friend. It's youtube.com/MavsTV, and we'll see you very soon here on the channel.